Hello, it's Saturday. What time is it? 25 to 5. I've had a busy day. Work was extremely busy. The weather is foul, it's damp, it's wet, it's horrible, and it brought everybody out. So we were actually busy quite a lot today, most of the morning actually, which was nice, made the time go quick. I must admit, I looked on one of the newspapers. The Sun had this really funny, headline. Teenage tranny stalks Jordan. Who'd want to stalk her? I mean, for God's sake. I mean, she brings all the press herself, to be perfectly honest. She's all right, I suppose, but she's not my cup of tea at all. I've watched some of her shows on ITV2. I'm not really impressed, to be perfectly honest. I think a lot of the publicity she courts and she provides, you know, she sort of like, you know, wants it. And but you know, that's the way celebrities are. Some like it, some don't. But when you're in the public eye, people do you know, sort of like pry, and they do sort of like find out if you've got any skeletons in your closet, and sometimes it's, you know, really horrible, you know, what comes out, but you can't stop it. You know, it's what people find out about you. And with doing these videos, although I'm getting a lot of people who like to, you know, who like them, there's obviously people who don't like them, which is fair enough. There are a lot of rude people who, I did a couple of videos about a month or so ago about a couple of people. One was Jalissa Jaconi and another one was somebody else. And I got a lot of like bullying, saying you're a bully, you're this, you're that. And they were really horrible. They were sending me really nasty messages via Facebook, and it was horrible. You know, I was only telling the truth, you know, of how this person was. And of course, you know, there's lots of people on her YouTube channel saying, oh, you should have seen this. There was lots of people on Facebook sort of like sharing the video, and it was getting passed on, and of course it got to her page, and of course she made a video in reply to it saying, oh, I like your curtains, thanks. But she's not my cup of tea either, but each to their own. I was only telling the truth on how I know her and what a nasty person she is. Not everybody knows she's like that because she doesn't come across like that, but when you get to know her, she is, and you have to be very careful. There are people like that, but each to their own. If Jalissa wants to do that, fine. You know, I was only saying what I was saying, but the amount of bullying and, you know, notes and messages I got, that's why I took the video down, because I just had so many people have a go that I couldn't be asked with it. I thought, shit, I'm taking it off. Don't need it. So now I try not to be horrible about people, because all I get is abuse. And, you know, if you like my videos, that's fine. You know, thank you. If you don't like it, that's fine as well. You don't have to like it. You don't have to watch it. I mean, some people on Twitter, I've had quite a lot of people follow me in the last few days. I don't know why, but it's obviously to do with these videos, I think. And they're just really sort of like odd people. There's one called Sexy Sharon, who's quite a laugh actually. She must, you know, I must admit, she does make me giggle. There was one guy that I mentioned yesterday, I can't remember what his name was, but he was a bit sort of like too crude. I can't do stuff like that because at the end of the day, I have family that watch these videos, like my brothers watch these videos, and of course my mother does as well occasionally. And you know, I don't want to do stuff like that, because all I'll get is grief from family, and they'll say, oh Jude, you can't do that, you can't do that, that's not very nice. So I don't like doing stuff like that because it's not me. I mean, I do these videos because I like it. It started off when I was off sick about a month and a half ago from work, and I couldn't go to work, and I got this video camera off my brother. Thank you very much, Nick, it's very good. And it really, I just did it out of boredom, and I put it on my YouTube. I obviously had to change my YouTube channel eventually because the name was a bit inappropriate. And I just think that, you know, people got to hear about it, and, you know, they said, oh, look what she's done. Oh, my God, well, look at this. And it's just spread from there. That's how things happen. And in a way, it's good. In a way, it's bad. But at the end of the day, I do these videos. What you see is how I am. I'm not anything different. This is not an act. This is how I do stuff, you know. And, you know, if you don't like it, fair enough. If you do, thanks very much. But enough from me. I might do one later, and I'll probably speak to you a bit later. It depends what I'm doing. So, bye-bye.